up, guys? This is Tasha here with another one. So a lot of people are asking me, how did my husband propose to me? So how did my husband ask me to marry him? So we're gonna get there. It's gonna be a short video because I'm cooking at the same time, but I'm gonna tell y'all in a fast way how did my husband propose to me. So let's get to it.
In my mind, I'm hoping you say 2 or 3. Agree? Yeah, indeed, you look good and we came to party, but I don't wanna waste my time. I'll waste your time.
Okay, guys, so y'all was wondering how my husband proposed to me. So long story short, we was at my house. I had to go to work. He didn't have to go to work. So okay, so we got up and my dad had bought me this new car for me graduating college. So I've had the car 12, 34, 50. I had it for 3 years now, actually. Hold up. No, not 3 years. 12, 34, 50. I had it for 3 years. So I was very overprotective of that car. I didn't like nobody driving it. So we was already together 3 years. I got the car right after I started talking to him. So I woke up and he was like, babe, let me take you to work today. So I'm like, what? He was like, let me drop you off at work today. And I was like, no, I can drive myself. So he was like, let me just take you to work today. And I was like, no, dude, like, I got my own car. I can drive myself to work. He was like, so at this point, I'm tired of fussing. So I'm like, sure, drive me to work. I don't care. Drop me off. I don't care. As long as you pick me up for break, I'm fine. So he said, okay, cool. So we get in the car. He get me breakfast. He dropped me off at work. And I'm still like, why did he drop me off at work? You know what I'm saying? So I go to work and then I'm on break and he came and picked me up. So the night before, he had cooked chicken Alfredo. Now where I worked at was way on this side of town and I stayed way on the other side of town. Traffic City, in the middle of college town. So I was like, I don't care. I'm taking to take my whole hour break. Let's go back to my place so we can eat the chicken Alfredo and save money. He was like, no. So, I'm the type of person, sometimes I don't like to be told the word no, but I was like, why? We're saving money by switching to chicken Alfredo. Like, come on. So, he got me something to eat. He said, we have to go to Walmart, okay, before I drop you off. He like, we gotta go to Walmart first, and then I get you something to eat. I was like, cool. And what is my dog doing? So I was like, cool. But at this moment, I'm just looking at him while he's driving. Like, why did this dude have glitter all on the side of his face? So he had glitter on the side of his face. It was on his neck and... Why do you have glitter on the side of your face? He was like, oh, I use some of your lotion. Okay.
Huh?
I'm sorry, y'all. I had an interruption. But I'm like, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, it's hot. I don't care no more. And it was Halloween was the next day, so I was like, okay. So we went to Walmart and he had to get this blue bubblegum stuff. I used it when I worked in childcare. Like, we put pictures up and so we don't take the paint off the wall. So I was like, what do you need that for? He was like, oh, I'm fixing something at my house. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I get my food, kiss goodbye. I'm still worrying about that glitter on his face. Like, what? Like, what? So I got off at 4:30. He comes and picks me up. And I wanted to be a cat for Halloween because I was a 1-year-old teacher. So I wanted to dress up for the kids. I wanted my face paint. I wanted my little face paint, my nose and all that. And I wanted my bow. And so we rode around town. We went to like 4 different stores looking for that outfit, right? So yeah, I got frustrated. He got frustrated. Okay. So we go to all different places. We found the place or whatever. We got it, whatever. So then I realized my one of my park brake lights was out. So we went to the store to get it, and somehow we got in an argument. I started an argument, like always, nothing new. And he was like, he was frustrated, fussing, changed it, whatever. He's like, I'm not going to argue with you today, you know. So then we drive to my house, and I stayed in like a student living at the time. I had 3 other roommates. So my room, like when you walk through the door, there's a room here, a room there, a room in the corner, and my room is like straight down. So where my room door was a TV, and it was a card up there. And he said, "Oh, by the way, this was in the door when I came back from your break." So I was like, "Oh," and it was like to the beautiful lady Tasha. So I was like, "Oh my God!" And when I was reading it, it was like a love note to me. So at this moment, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna go to my roommate, because she was home and I was going to fuss her out. Like, bruh, why you didn't get this letter before my husband, why my boyfriend got it? Like, I was getting ready to go fuss her out. He was like, read this and I'm gonna go to the car. So I was like already about to go fuss her out, and I was getting ready to go knock on her door and fuss her out. Like, dude, you get home before me. It's like, how did you not get this letter? Like, how did he get it before you did? So when he came back in, he was like, "You finished?" I was like, "No." And then he was like, "Well, here's another one." So I read it, and it was from him. And he opened my room door, and it was black in my room, but I saw things hanging from the ceiling. So I'm like, I'm not playing no games with you. I know tomorrow's Halloween. I don't have time for this. I don't want nothing to jump out my room. I saw like shadows and stuff, and I saw stuff hanging from the ceiling. So I was like, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Like, I am not playing with you. Like, no. So when I went in, he said, "Turn the light on," and I turned the light on. I turned the light on, and then he had decorated my ceiling, and he had like pink, 2 different color pinks, the little things hanging from my ceiling. So you had to walk through it, right? It was dangling from my ceiling. He had put it from the ceiling. It was dangling from the ceiling. And I had rose petals on my floor. I had rose petal on my bed. I had a stuffed animal on my bed, and it was chocolate and rose petals that said, "I love you." So when you look up, though, I didn't even look up. So when I look up, I see, "Will you marry me?" And I was like, oh my God. Like, so when I look, he's on his knee, and I was like,
And yes, White House a Starbucks.
and he was like, "Will you marry me?" And I was like, and he was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Yes." Like, this is really happening to me. Like, oh my God. Like, I could not believe it, y'all. I was on cloud 9, and I put my ring on. There's a ring right here, actually. I kept it. It's like the 3rd ring right there. And I just took a picture of my ring, and I put it all on Facebook, and everybody was like, "Congratulations. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God." So, yes. And he had to go to work that night. So, yeah. But I could not sleep. I was up all night. I was all over myself. Like, I was all over myself. I could not sleep. When I woke up to go to work, I had bags under my eyes. My eyes was red. Like, but baby, when I went to McDonald's that morning and got my breakfast, and I grabbed my bag, like, yeah. As a married, yeah, period, poop. Every time I went somewhere, like if I got money from somebody, I'd be like, you know, like I let everybody know I was about to get married. So, Halloween night came. That was the best night ever. Like, just knowing I was a fiance, I had a fiance. So then we had to like figure out when we was getting married, and we picked the date March. My birthday in March. So his mom was like, not a good thing, you know. So you need more time. It was October, November, December. It was 5 months. So okay. So I said, well, how about April the 9th? So April the 9th was good. We made a date, April the 9th. And around January, I know around, he proposed to me in October. I went to David Bridal like the middle of November to try on wedding gowns. I have found my wedding gown. It was like a princess gown. It was beautiful, and I had it in January. I found out I was 3 weeks pregnant. So I had to change the whole gown. I had to change everything, y'all. Like, I was 3 weeks pregnant. So when when we got to the wedding, I was 4 months pregnant. Yeah. But that's how he asked me to marry him. And we are still married to this day. And we got 2 beautiful kids. And I'm in love. I can't say no better, nothing else. I'm in love. I'm happy. That's my heart. That's my rock. That's my everything. And I will hurt somebody over him. Period. I will. I would. I will rock the orange suit for that one. Dog, say excuse me. No, get out of the camera. Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, we've been together for 12 years. We've been married for 8, and like that's the best years of my life, and I am happy. Hey! Sorry. They're the best years of my life. And what is it? The disrespect. Anywho, I'm gonna try it again. Best years of my life. Like, the best years of my life. Like, I've asked God plenty times. I've been in like horrible relationships, and I have asked God, and I prayed, God, like, please send me somebody, please, for once. And he heard my prayer, and he did, and he sent me him. And honey, I love that guy. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Jesus. But as that being said, y'all, I'm about to end this because I'm cooking. I ain't trying to burn no food. But people ask me, like, how do you and your husband meet? And I told y'all. So as that being said, peace.
Hey, bitch, why